Joining me now is Pablo Rodriguez. He tragically lost his mother and his grandmother in the collapse 2 years ago. Pablo, I always appreciate talking to you. Thank you for being with us. I know this is a difficult month for you, and you and so many others have been waiting to answer the question why this happened. What is it like for you to learn this new information this week?
Hi, Marni. Thanks. It's always nice to see you. Yeah, the report came out, and unfortunately, it confirmed what I think myself and a lot of other families that were there knew, that when you saw it, the pool deck was in constant state of disrepair. The concrete was always cracking. The extent of the damage and that it goes back to its original building and was approved is really the most shocking part of it for me. How the city approved the building knowing that there were deficiencies on construction and how it was never brought up for 40 years, how a city inspector said the building's fine, given the state of disrepair is beyond me. And unfortunately, I think it's some of the things and some of the questions we're not going to get answers from, because the investigators are not looking into the reasons why some of this happened, but more the physical cause. It's really disheartening to see that the damage goes back to inception, and it was never noticed, never brought up, approved, and just carried on for 40 years.
Right, and it's scary to think that that was 30 years ago, more than that, and now there are plans for this new complex, 12 stories on the same location. How did you receive that information that they've already got a plan? We're looking at what it would look like at this place where so many lost their lives, two who were closest to you.
Yeah, through the news, we see the updates and the plans. I was one of the more realistic ones up front. It's prime real estate. So while it's devastating to know that they're going to be building on top of the grave where all these where we lost all our family members here, it's unfortunately the reality of the situation. So I just hope that the new buildings at least meet up to code, and there's proper inspections to try to avoid anything similar to this from ever happening again.
Pablo, despite the fact you lost your mother and grandmother that day, you did not receive any money as part of that billion-dollar settlement. Why was that?
That mainly comes down to Florida's draconian wrongful death statute, which just focuses on if there is a spouse, focuses solely on the spouse, regardless if it's a first marriage, second marriage. And so in my situation in particular, it all went to my stepfather, who then decided to start suing me and my brother. So on top of the fact that we were basically brushed aside by the Florida Wrongful Death Act, we then had to deal with that for 2 years until he was paid out and then gave up on the litigation against us. But I know other families as well had similar situations where there was only a brother who was surviving, who doesn't qualify under the Florida Wrongful Death Act either. So that's something that really needs to be addressed by the Florida legislature.
Wow, that's complicated and even messier than what you were already dealing with. You don't live too far from the collapse site. Pablo, I drove from the collapse to your home when we spoke 2 years ago. Have you gone there much in the last 2 years to visit?
I have not. For me, honestly, it's very difficult even passing by the expressway through there. Just on the way to work, I passed the building where my mom used to live, and I still tear up to this day. It's very, very difficult. I've been to the site a couple of times, and it's devastating to even pass by there to see the hole that's still there. And it's just it's very, very hard to even think about passing by there. So I have not passed by.
Yeah,
often.
And I sympathize with that. I know how hard it was for you to finally tell your little boy what had happened. How has this tragedy impacted you and your family's lives and that of your son over the last 2 years?
It upended our lives completely. My son, luckily, is in a much better place now. Our friends have been amazing. They've really cared and just done everything possible to try to normalize his life as much as possible. He's in a much better place now. He still talks about them, still misses them. And for the most part, he's back to his happy self. But there are days where he'll just break down, still crying, or tell us that he doesn't want us to die because he'll miss us. And when that happens, it it's a gut punch, and kind of brings everything up all over again.
Well, you're a good dad, and you have managed this with grace and compassion. Thank you. My heart goes out to you, as always, Pablo Rodriguez.
Thank you, Marni. I just want to take the opportunity to thank you, especially for the immediate aftermath. Your compassion and kindness means more than you'll ever know. So thank you, and to everyone, that was very helpful.
I will never forget our hug and the moments that we shared, Pablo.
Thanks, Marni.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.